Well, as you just heard, no one has been charged in the tragedy, but it's still a possibility. Personal injury attorney Miguel Custodio joins us now to talk about the potential legal ramifications. Miguel, good morning to you. Let's talk about responsibility. Alec Baldwin admits firing the gun, says he did not know it was loaded with live rounds, and clearly did not. Could he still face charges?
Good morning. Yes, he still can maybe involuntary manslaughter. But it's highly unlikely that it would occur.
So, Baldwin is not just an actor in this film, he's also the producer for Rust. So are there any legal repercussions that he could face for his role as producer and maybe not so much as just an actor?
Sure, and that's where it's more likely. He, as a producer, he is definitely on the hook since he is at the top of the ladder in terms of everything that goes on in this production. And that is where I think the focus is going to be with regards to any potential lawsuits. Although he can still be sued as an actor, I think the focus will be on him as a producer.
Now, she asked about criminally. Yes, civilly is where I'm interested. Is that most likely the outcome of this case in terms of Alec Baldwin as a producer is concerned?
Sure, yeah, that's where it's really going to go down to. And not only him, but there's a potential liability for the head armorer and the assistant director, as well as any other producers on the film.
So, that's what I was going to ask. So, aside from those two, is there anyone else that may have, maybe known about the chain of command as far as making sure that this piece of equipment, this prop, was safe?
Sure. Definitely the head armorer who's in charge of handling all guns and weapons on the set will definitely face a lot of scrutiny. I definitely see a lawsuit, including her. And there's also questions as to her experience, as this was only the second time that she was a head armorer on a set. So that calls into question not only her ability, but also the production's decision to hire her as the head armorer. And by production, I mean including Alec Baldwin, who was a producer on this movie.
And that head armorer, according to reports, was nervous about her own lack of experience. Again, according to reports. But it's this David Hall's figure, the assistant director, that sounds like he could face the most scrutiny for bypassing the actual protocols that they were supposed to be following. It appears he is the one that handed the gun to Baldwin when it was supposed to be the armorer. What types of changes do you expect across the industry, though?
I definitely see some far-ranging changes in the industry. Regardless of what the budget of film is, I see a lot of safety protocols being put into place. As of right now, the safety protocols are just guidelines, and it can vary from set to set. But I definitely see some hard laws being put into place to prevent needless tragedies such as this one.
Very interesting. All right, personal injury attorney Miguel Custodio, thank you so much for your time today.